Hello, and thank you so much for joining us on another edition of McAllen News Update. I'm Leah Yades.
And I'm Xochitl Mora. The City of McAllen welcomed Texas Governor Greg Abbott for an official anti-smuggling bill signing ceremony. Governor Abbott was in McAllen to sign Senate Bill 576 into law. Mayor Javier Villalobos, Representative J.M. Lozano, and McAllen city officials, law enforcement, judicial, and other local officials from the Rio Grande Valley were on hand to see the bill become law. Senate Bill 576 was co-authored by Senator Juan Chuy Hinojosa and Representative J.M. Lozano. The bill enhances the criminal penalty for human smuggling when a payment is involved. Senate Bill 576 also eliminates the requirement of proof for prosecution that a smuggler intended to receive payment for the crime of human smuggling.
Also, Governor Greg Abbott presents the Star of Texas Award to the families of the two fallen McAllen police officers. Each September, the Public Safety Office in Austin has the honor of hosting the Star of Texas Award. During this event, the governor presents medals to the honorees and family members of police officers, firefighters, and emergency first responders who were killed or suffered serious injury in the line of duty. Since the award began in 2003, over 600 brave Texans have been honored. During this year's ceremony, 46 Texans were honored and recognized for their remarkable courage and tremendous sacrifice, including our own McAllen police officers, Ismael Chavez and Edelmiro Garza Jr., along with Corporal Jose Luis Esperecueta Jr.
The City of McAllen hosts a 9/11 remembrance ceremony to remember those that lost their lives during their terror attacks on the Twin Towers in New York. City officials and the McAllen Fire Department hosted a 9/11 remembrance ceremony at the McAllen Central Fire Station on this 20-year anniversary. McAllen firefighters remembered the attack on the World Trade Center in New York City that killed 2,996 people, including 343 firefighters, more than 60 police officers, and 8 paramedics who lost their lives, saving the lives of thousands of people. The selfless and heroic acts will never be forgotten.
The City of McAllen announced the launch of an essential economic trade initiative with Nuevo León, Mexico. This smart economic move aims at keeping production of the region's biggest economic engine running, the maquiladora industry. The initiative was designed to help keep the automotive and other industries flowing by ensuring that maquiladora workers in Nuevo León, Mexico are vaccinated. 10,000 Moderna vaccines will be provided for workers who will be bused to McAllen Hidalgo Reynosa International Bridge. According to State of Nuevo León Governor-elect Garcia, the trade region with Nuevo León and the McAllen Mission Hidalgo Laredo area is the third most prosperous in the world.
The McAllen Holiday Parade, presented by H-E-B and powered by Burt Ogden and Fiesta dealerships, invites the community to be a part of the celebration. With a little over 2 months to go until the award-winning McAllen Holiday Parade, presented by H-E-B and powered by Burt Ogden and Fiesta dealerships, announced various ways that the community can be a part of the celebration. Attendees can participate in the McAllen Holiday Parade sweepstakes starting today. Simply text the word McAllen to 797979 for a chance to win prizes. Sign up as a volunteer to serve as a balloon handler or banner carrier. Sign up at volunteersotx.org. Parade route chair sales are available for individuals or for group fundraisers. Visit Lark Community Center for more information. To stay up to date on the latest parade details, follow the McAllen Holiday Parade or the City of McAllen on social media.
Experience the beautiful sights of El Salvador at the McAllen International Airport. El Salvador Bicentenario is an exhibit that presents unique photography with a collection of 16 carefully curated photographs portraying traditions, people, gastronomy, and breathtaking places in El Salvador. El Salvador Bicentenario was created by McAllen International Airport in partnership with the Consulate of El Salvador in McAllen. Juan Salamanca, Consul General of El Salvador in McAllen, says the exhibit is a great way to promote tourism in his country.
The president is betting on the development of the country. We have emblematic tourist locations like Surf City that you can see samples of on the photographs on the wall. So tourism, investment, we want to make our country known as a source of attraction and investment.
El Salvador Bicentenario photography exhibit will be on display until November the 10th inside the McAllen International Airport lobby.
The McAllen Fire Department held a traditional pushback ceremony to put a new fire truck into action. With an initial investment of $1.6 million approved by the McAllen City Commission, the McAllen Fire Department acquired a brand new Pierce manufacturer Ascendant fire truck equipped with a 300-gallon onboard water tank and a 100-foot telescoping aerial platform ideal for high-angle rescues and extended firefighting operations. The truck is also equipped with a 2,000 gallons per minute water pump and specialized vehicle rescue equipment. City Manager Roy Rodriguez gives credit to the McAllen City Commission's vision to keep McAllen safe.
Through the years, when we've proposed new projects or equipment like this, they just say, hey, we got to do what is necessary to protect our community. And it's also about protecting our firefighters. If they don't have the right equipment, we're putting them in peril. And so I'm real happy today about what we're doing.
The pushback tradition dates back to the late 1800s when fire departments used horses to pull a fire apparatus to fires. After fighting the fire, the crews would wash and ready the horses and the apparatus in preparations for the next call. Then they would push back the apparatus into the station's bay. This new fire truck is stationed in North McAllen at Fire Station Number 5, located at 23rd and Dove Avenue.
If you're looking for a great place to work, the City of McAllen is hiring. The City of McAllen is searching for good candidates for several positions in 15 city departments. The city held a job fair to encourage people to apply in person. However, people can apply online too.
So we're always looking for people who have a heart for service, serving others, serving the public, who have great customer service skills, great energy. So yeah, anybody who meets that category should apply.
If you're interested in applying for a job with the City of McAllen, go to the city website at mcallen.net/jobs.
Congratulations are in order to both the City of McAllen and the McAllen Police Department, both selected as favorite city and favorite law enforcement agency, respectively, in the Monitor's annual Reader's Choice Awards. This is the 5th recognition in the past 6 years for the City of McAllen and 6 years in a row for the McAllen Police Department. This is the 6th year that the Monitor has hosted this competition in which readers select their favorites in various categories. Here's a recap of this year's McAllen Public Utilities National Night Out. MPU's annual night out consisted of a free event that focused mainly on learning about water and wastewater systems. At this annual night out, families were able to enjoy food, entertainment, and many family fun activities. MPU Board of Trustees Chairman Charles Amos says this is their opportunity to give back and reach out to the community while letting our residents know what MPU does for them and how they get the job done.
Thank our community for their continued support and understanding. Remind them that we, in spite of everything, we still have one of the lowest combined water and sewer rates in the state. I would have to say, in our recognition that we've gotten for reclaimed water and being able to stretch our water supply as far as we can, that's going to be the important thing for the future. And we're looking forward to being a part of that.
For more information on what MPU is all about, you can contact them at 956-681-1600.
So, Chil, how does a free ride to South Padre Island sound?
Well, anything that gets me to SPI sounds great, Leah.
Well, I have great news for you. The McAllen International Airport welcomes Destination Connect, a free shuttle ride service to SPI. Destination Connect is a free luxury shuttle service exclusively available to MFE travelers, designed to help them reach their next destination, South Padre Island. McAllen and South Padre Island continue to elevate the region as a true destination for travelers. The pilot shuttle service program began on September 9th, and the days of operation are Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Reservations and walk-ups are available if you are going on the McAllen International Airport to SPI route. To go from SPI to McAllen International Airport, pickups are available exclusively with reservations. Proof of boarding pass or itinerary are required for both routes. For more information or shuttle reservations and schedules, please call 956-558-8579 or visit travelmcallen.com.
McAllen Commissioners approved the annual budget for fiscal year 2021-2022. The approved budget is $527,861,741 and adds 30 new employees, including 7 new positions for police and fire, including adding a captain to the ranks of the fire department. It also includes staff for building code inspections, engineering, health and code enforcement, parks and recreation, Quinta McAllen, and other departments in order to improve services for residents.
Also, the McAllen City Commissioners voted to keep the 2021-2022 property tax rate the same as last year. For the second year in a row, the City of McAllen will have a tax rate of 0.4956 per $100 property valuation. City Commissioners held a public hearing for the tax rate and voted to approve the tax rate at the final regular City Commission meeting of the fiscal year. City Manager Roy Rodriguez says McAllen will continue with the conservative approach to spending while providing excellent service to the community.
Although our property tax rate is not going up, we are seeing new revenue because of new appraisals and so on. So there's this number called the no new revenue tax rate. And what that means is that's the tax rate that would bring you the exact amount of revenue next year as this year. And so we don't hide that. We not only did what's required by law, and that is put it in out in the press and in our webpage, we sent out an advisory and said, look, this is what we're doing. This is what the tax rate's going to be. This is what the no new revenue tax rate is, and so on. But what I would say to the community is we are very responsible here in the city of McAllen, but there's no way that we can continue to grow if we don't have new revenue.
The City of McAllen has one of the lowest tax rates in South Texas and even amongst same-sized cities.
That's going to do it for us here. Thank you so much for watching. For the City of McAllen, I'm Xochitl Mora.
And I'm Leah Yades. See you next time.